We know the changes occurs in our everyday life at all times in all places. Now let us see the what is the classification of changes. Okay, changes is the law of nature. Different type of changes that may be observed are like desirable and undesirable changes, right? Natural and man-made changes, periodic, non-periodic changes, reversible, irreversible changes, slow and fast changes, physical and chemical changes. Now let us see one by one what are those. Okay, let us understand one by one these six type of changes and in details. First of all, let us discuss desirable changes. Changes brought about by nature, right, or man, which produces useful or good result. Anything, any changes which is done by man or nature and has a good impact are called desirable changes. Means it's desired. The changes is desired, such as rain bringing water to crops. If there is a rain, okay, it resulting in the productions of crops, so it is a desirable changes. Other example, changes of milk to curd. You want to have a curd from a milk, so it's a desired, you have desired that, so it's a desirable changes. Ripening of fruits, if you want to ripen the fruits, it's a desirable changes. Seeding into a plant, if you want to plant a seeds, it's a plants, so it's a called desirable changes. On the other hand, there is undesirable changes as well. Changes brought about by nature or man, which produces useless or bad result. Example of an undesirable changes, right? Rain causing destruction by flood is a undesirable changes. Okay, other examples like milk turning sour on a hot day, rotting of fruits, cutting of trees, these are all undesirable changes. Now let us see what is periodic changes, what is non-periodic changes. Okay, let us understand the periodic and non-periodic changes as well. Changes which occurs periodically, again and again at regular intervals of time. Examples of period changes like summer, winter, at a perfect interval this changes takes place. This is called periodical changes. Period changes, it's a summer period, so we are feeling hot. It's a winter period, we are feeling cold. Occurrence of day and night, it's a periodical change. It's a long term, it's not a very short term. It doesn't happen within a minutes. Movement of clock and pendulums, like these are called the periodic changes. On the other hand, non-periodic means, say for example, rain can happen in summer, rain can happen in winter. This is a non-periodic. It doesn't depend on the periods. Chilly, okay, chilly weather. You can feel chilly at any point of time. Okay. Other example, growth of plants, cyclone, earthquakes, rusting of iron, thunder, lightning. These are all non-periodic. There is no guarantee that thunder can happen in winter or thunder can happen in summer. It can happen at any time of point of time. So it's a non-periodic changes. It doesn't depend on the period. Now there are like slow changes. What is slow changes? What is fast changes? Changes which occur very slow over days and months or year, like growth of a tree from a seed a few years. Okay, so it's called a slow changes. Other example, tooth decay. Tooth doesn't decay overnight. It takes long time to decay. So it's a slow. The changes are slow. Changes of season, rusting of iron. If you put iron in the open air, so iron doesn't get rusted overnight. So it takes time. Growth of man, from a child to growing a man, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Like fast changes, like changes which occur very rapidly in seconds or minutes, like occurring of lightning happens in a few seconds. Other example, burning of paper or match, lightning a bulb, bursting of firework. These are all called the fast changes. Now let us understand natural changes. Changes brought about by nature. Example, growth in man and plants, change in season brought about nature is a natural changes. Man-made changes, changes brought about by man. Examples, burning of fuel, chemical reaction, conversion of iron to steel. These are all man-made changes. Now there are changes like reversible, which can be reversed. You can go back to the original form. These are called reversible changes and irreversible changes. Changes which are temporary, which can be reversed by changing condition. Example, melting of ice and freezing of water. Suppose from ice, if you melt the ice, you will get a water. Now on freezing of the water, you will get ice further. So this is reversible. So when you are converting ice into water, you know that it is reversible. It can be converted further into ice. So original substance is recovered back. Other example, melting of wax. on cooling of wax solidifies, pulling of rubber band, drying of a cloth, magnetizing of piece of iron. These are all reversible changes. On the other hand, changes which is permanent, which cannot be reversed by change in condition, like burning of paper. Right? If you burn a paper, you can't get back that paper. It will reduce to ashes. Original substance is not recovered back. Burning of candle, whereas melting of wax is a reversible, but burning of candle is not convertible. It's a not reversible. Burning of magnesiums, curdling of milk, curd doesn't form back to milk. Rusting of iron, it cannot you cannot get back the iron, so it's a irreversible changes. Now there are very important changes which should be discussed, which we will discuss at length. That is the physical changes. Changes which are temporary and reversible, in which no new substances is formed. The comparison and properties of the original substances are not altered. Example, magnetization of iron. If you magnetize iron, the moment the magnetization is withdrawn, the iron will not be magnetized. Other example, boiling of milk, expansion of substances on heating. These are all physical changes. But chemical changes which are permanent and irreversible, in which a new substance is formed, having different composition and different properties. The substances loses its identity after the changes. Example, rusting of iron. Other example like curdling of milk, burning of substance in the air. These are all chemical changes. Now let us compare with column 1 with column 2. Changes brought about by nature. What it calls? Changes brought about by nature is a natural changes or desirable changes. We can call it a natural or desirable changes. Change which occurs at regular intervals. It's a periodic changes. Change brought about naturally or by man which produces useful or good results. Okay, it is desirable changes. Change which do not repeat themselves at regular intervals of time. What it calls? It is called non-periodical changes. Point number A. Changes which occurs in seconds or minute. It is fast changes. Changes which are permanent and irreversible, in which a new substance is formed having a different composition and properties. If new substance is formed, we have just now learned that is a chemical changes. Changes brought about naturally or by man which produce unwanted or bad result, it is called undesirable changes because it is not desired. Changes which are temporary and reversible, it's called reversible changes, with no new substances formed and the composition of the original substance is not altered. It is called reversible changes, or it is known as physical changes. Let us take some examples. Changes of milk to curd. Whenever we are converting milk to curd, what is it? It is a chemical changes. Okay, it is a chemical changes, and we can also call it is a irreversible changes. Drying of a cloth. Drying of a cloth is a physical changes. Growth in plants. Growth in plants is what? It's a very slow changes. Okay. Melting of wax. Melting of wax, obviously it is a physical changes. Boiling of milk. Boiling of milk is a physical changes. Occurrence of day and night. It's a periodical changes. Conversion of iron to steel. Whenever converting iron to steel, it is irreversible. It cannot be reversed back. So it is a irreversible changes, and it's a chemical changes. Pulling of a rubber band. It's a physical changes. The moment you will release, it will come back to the as a rubber. Freezing of water. It's a physical changes because you will get back the water. Once again, it's a cooling. From cooling to it is a, suppose if you are putting in a normal temperature, it will come back to the as a water. Rusting of iron, it is a irreversible changes as well as hence it is a chemical changes. Expansion of a substances. Suppose when you are expanding a substances, okay, it may not be a it's a physical changes. Cyclone and earthquakes. Suppose there is a cyclone and earthquakes. So yeah, it's a undesirable changes. Okay, it's a very fast changes we can say. Okay, it's a non-periodic changes. Cyclone, earthquake can happen at any point of time. Burning of fireworks, it's a chemical changes. It's a permanent, right? So from these examples, at least I think we can clear the kind of changes that takes place around us in a chemistry.